Have you ever wondered what truly separates those who not only reach their later years but thrive in them from those who struggle? It's a question that many of us contemplate, especially as we observe the paths of our elders and consider our own futures. Today, we're going to dive into a fascinating and incredibly important topic, the often overlooked indicators that can predict your future longevity and quality of life well past the age of 75. This isn't about fortune telling. It's about understanding the science-backed signs that emerge from a lifetime of habits and choices, offering us a roadmap to a healthier, more vibrant tomorrow. Many people view aging as an inevitable decline, a process over which we have little control. However, cutting-edge research and observational studies tell a different story. They reveal that while genetics play a role, our lifestyle choices, our daily routines, and even our mindset significantly influence how our bodies and minds age. This presentation will illuminate 10 key signs, each rooted in scientific understanding, that can offer a glimpse into your potential for a long and healthy life after 75. These aren't just theoretical concepts, they are practical insights that empower you to make informed decisions today, shaping a future where vitality and well-being are not just hopes, but realities.
Sign 1. Strong grip strength. One of the most surprising yet consistently powerful indicators of future health and longevity is your grip strength. It might seem simple, but the ability to squeeze something firmly is a robust marker of overall muscular strength, bone density, and even cardiovascular health. Studies have shown a direct correlation between weaker grip strength and an increased risk of all-cause mortality, cardiovascular disease, and disability in later life. This isn't just about arm muscles. It reflects a systemic physiological robustness. Think about it. Good grip strength means you're likely maintaining muscle mass throughout your body, which supports mobility and reduces the risk of falls, a major concern for older adults. It also suggests that your nervous system is functioning well enough to recruit muscle fibers effectively. Practically, you can assess this yourself with a simple hand dynamometer, or even by noticing how easily you open jars or carry groceries. To improve it, integrate exercises like carrying heavy bags, using grip trainers, or even rock climbing into your routine. These activities don't just target your hands. They often engage your entire upper body and core, contributing to overall strength that is critical for longevity. Sign 2. Maintaining a healthy walking speed. The pace at which you walk, particularly your usual walking speed, is another remarkably telling sign. It's often referred to as the sixth vital sign by geriatricians because it integrates so many aspects of your physical well-being. A brisk, steady walking speed reflects good cardiovascular fitness, muscular strength in your legs, balance, and coordination, all crucial for independent living as you age. A decline in walking speed can signal underlying health issues such as neurological problems, joint pain, or reduced lung capacity, even before other symptoms become apparent. Imagine effortlessly keeping pace with others your age or younger. This indicates a level of physical resilience. If you find yourself slowing down significantly or struggling to maintain a steady gait, it might be a subtle alarm bell. To maintain or improve your walking speed, regular aerobic activity is key. This doesn't mean you need to become a marathon runner. Simply dedicating 30 minutes most days to brisk walking, perhaps integrating short bursts of faster walking, can make a significant difference. Consider walking with a friend or listening to an engaging podcast to make it a more enjoyable and consistent habit.
Sign 3. Good balance and stability. Falls are a leading cause of injury and disability in older adults, and your ability to maintain balance is a strong predictor of your risk. Good balance isn't just about avoiding falls. It reflects robust proprioception, your body's awareness of its position in space, strong core muscles, and healthy inner ear function. If you can stand on one leg for a significant period or easily navigate uneven terrain without stumbling,
These are positive signs. Conversely, frequent stumbles, difficulty rising from a chair, or needing to hold on to objects for stability can indicate an elevated risk. This sign is especially critical because a fall can lead to fractures, head injuries, and a cascade of health problems that severely impact independence and quality of life. Improving balance can be achieved through targeted exercises. Simple practices like standing on one leg while brushing your teeth, practicing Tai Chi, or incorporating yoga into your routine can dramatically enhance your stability. Even simple heel-to-toe walking can sharpen your balance, training your body to react more effectively to shifts in your center of gravity.
Sign 4. Strong social connections. While often overlooked in physical health discussions, the strength and quality of your social connections are profoundly linked to longevity. Humans are social creatures, and robust social networks provide emotional support, reduce stress, and can even promote healthier behaviors. Studies consistently show that individuals with strong social ties live longer and have a lower risk of chronic diseases, including heart disease and dementia, compared to those who are socially isolated. Loneliness and isolation are now recognized as significant health risks, comparable to smoking or obesity. Consider the simple act of having friends to share meals with, family members to confide in, or community groups where you feel a sense of belonging. These interactions offer more than just companionship. They provide a buffer against life's stresses and encourage engagement. Actively cultivate your social life. Reach out to friends and family regularly. Join clubs or volunteer groups that align with your interests, or participate in community events. Even small, consistent efforts to connect with others can build a resilient social fabric that supports your well-being for decades to come.
Sign 5. Cognitive sharpness and engagement. Your brain's health and its continued engagement are powerful predictors of a high quality of life in your later years. This isn't necessarily about academic intelligence, but rather about maintaining cognitive flexibility, memory, and problem-solving skills. If you continue to learn new things, engage in mentally stimulating activities, and adapt to new situations with relative ease, these are excellent signs. A persistent decline in memory, difficulty with complex tasks, or a noticeable reduction in mental processing speed can be concerning. A sharp mind contributes to independence and enjoyment of life, allowing you to pursue hobbies, manage your affairs, and stay connected to the world. To foster cognitive health, consistently challenge your brain. This could involve learning a new language, picking up a musical instrument, solving puzzles, reading widely, or engaging in strategic games. What matters most is novelty and challenge. Routine tasks, while necessary, don't stimulate the brain in the same way. Keeping your mind active is like exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger and more resilient it becomes.
Sign 6. A purposeful life and optimistic outlook. Having a sense of purpose and maintaining an optimistic outlook on life are not just feel-good sentiments. They are associated with tangible health benefits and increased longevity. Research suggests that individuals who report a higher sense of purpose tend to have better physical health, lower rates of depression, and even a reduced risk of mortality. Similarly, optimism has been linked to better cardiovascular health and a stronger immune system. These psychological factors influence how we cope with stress, our motivation to maintain healthy habits, and our overall resilience. A purposeful life might involve contributing to your community, pursuing a passion, or simply feeling needed and valued. An optimistic outlook doesn't mean ignoring challenges, but rather approaching them with a belief in your ability to cope and find solutions. Reflect on what truly gives your life meaning and actively pursue those activities. Practice gratitude, focus on solutions rather than problems, and surround yourself with positive influences. These practices can reframe your perspective and foster a mindset that supports both mental and physical health.
Sign 7. Good sleep quality. Quality sleep is foundational to virtually every aspect of health, yet it's often undervalued. Consistently getting sufficient, restorative sleep is a strong predictor of long-term health. Sleep allows your body and mind to repair, consolidate memories, regulate hormones, and clear waste products from the brain. Chronic sleep deprivation, on the other hand, is linked to a host of health problems, including increased risk of obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, impaired cognitive function, and a weakened immune system. If you regularly wake feeling refreshed, have no trouble falling asleep, and rarely experience significant daytime fatigue, these are positive indicators. Conversely, persistent insomnia, frequent awakenings, or needing excessive sleep to feel rested could be a sign of underlying issues. Prioritize sleep by establishing a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Ensure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. And limit screen time before bed. Addressing sleep disturbances actively can have profound positive impacts on your health trajectory.
Sign 8. Healthy weight and body composition. Maintaining a healthy weight and body composition, particularly avoiding excessive abdominal fat, is a significant predictor of longevity. While weight isn't the sole indicator of health, being within a healthy body mass index or BMI range, and more importantly, having a good muscle-to-fat ratio, especially as you age, is crucial. Excess visceral fat, the fat stored around your organs, is particularly linked to inflammation, insulin resistance, heart disease, and various cancers. If your weight has remained relatively stable within a healthy range throughout adulthood, and you have a good amount of lean muscle mass, these are positive signs. Rapid weight fluctuations, particularly significant weight gain around the abdomen, warrant attention. Focus on a balanced diet rich in whole foods, lean proteins, and fiber, and engage in regular physical activity that includes both cardiovascular exercise and strength training. Strength training is particularly important for preserving muscle mass, which naturally declines with age, and helps maintain a healthy metabolism.
Sign 9. Low chronic inflammation markers. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is now recognized as a silent driver of many age-related diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and neurodegenerative conditions. While acute inflammation is a necessary part of the healing process, persistent systemic inflammation wears down your body's systems over time. If your diet is anti-inflammatory and you manage stress effectively, these practices contribute to lower inflammation. Blood markers like C-reactive protein, or CRP, can give an indication of your inflammatory status, though interpreting these should always be done with a healthcare professional. Signs of healthy longevity often include an absence of persistent aches, digestive issues, or chronic fatigue that can sometimes be linked to inflammation. To keep inflammation in check, prioritize an anti-inflammatory diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and omega-3 fatty acids from sources like fatty fish. Avoid highly processed foods, excessive sugar, and unhealthy trans fats. Regular exercise, stress reduction techniques like meditation, and sufficient sleep also play critical roles in modulating your body's inflammatory response.
Sign 10. Resilience and adaptability. Life is full of unexpected challenges, and your ability to bounce back from adversity, your resilience, is a powerful predictor of both mental and physical longevity. This isn't about avoiding stress, but about how effectively you cope with it and adapt to changing circumstances. Individuals who are resilient tend to experience less severe physiological responses to stress, which can protect against chronic stress-related health issues. Adaptability allows you to navigate life's inevitable changes with grace, maintaining your independence and quality of life. If you tend to view setbacks as temporary, learn from difficult experiences, and can adjust your plans when faced with new information, these are excellent signs. A rigid mindset, fear of change, or prolonged inability to recover from emotional or physical stressors can be detrimental. Cultivate resilience by practicing mindfulness, developing problem-solving skills, seeking support when needed, and maintaining a positive self-talk. Viewing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles strengthens your mental fortitude, which, in turn, supports your physical health for the long haul.
We've covered 10 powerful signs that offer a window into your potential for a long and vibrant life after 75. From the tangible measures of grip strength and walking speed to the less obvious but equally critical aspects of social connection, cognitive engagement, and emotional resilience, each sign provides valuable insights.